first want to go into some of the more Hollywood-based things that are taking place. I don't know if you saw this. I know you've been traveling and whatnot. But Disney pulls a transgender storyline from Pixar's Win or Lose streaming service, which I'd imagine they're not going to make money on that anyway, because it's streaming.
Yeah.
But a spokesperson for Disney confirmed that the story arc was removed and provided the following statement. They said, when it comes to animated content for a younger audience, we recognize that many parents would prefer to discuss certain subjects with their children on their own terms and timeline. The character remains in the show, but a few lines of dialogue that reference gender identity, they've been removed. We know that Disney has a bunch of employees, right, that are obviously very agenda driven. And yes, it's weird that they are so hyped up in putting this in basically all of their media, even if it has nothing to do with it. Like the story that they're telling, like in this case, maybe what does it have to do with softball or anything? Nothing. But they did have that as a storyline, and they wanted to make sure that it was there. But it got removed. So I don't know if you have any like initial thoughts before I kind of go in and give you mine of number one, what that means for Disney going forward. Considering that it was at least bad enough for them to say, yeah, we're not putting this out.
Well, if you've got trans storylines with children, you're a fucking pedophile. Okay. The kids need to go nowhere near this shit. It's got nothing to do with them. Children aren't sexual creatures. If any 5-year-old is saying that I'm trans, it's because an adult's told them.
Oh, facts.
It's Munchausen by proxy and all that. It's fucking absolute degenerate piece of shit liberals, Californian white fucks, urinal lickers, if you please, who want to get attention and they want to fucking out woke their buddies. So they force it upon their children, which is the most disgusting thing that you can possibly do. You shouldn't be anywhere near children. This is just a disease of the West. You don't get this anywhere else. The fact that you're saying that you've removed it, why was it even there in the fucking first place?
Right.
Can we just have, if kids are going to have TV shows targeted for children, can they please just be TV shows that are meant for children?
Exactly.
Nothing to do with kids whatsoever. And just get it off. Right. But it's Disney, and we know that Disney's full of a bunch of fucking shroomers. We know that Disney's full of a bunch of fucking weirdos. We know that the West is infested with this dog shit. We know that corporations are infested with this dog shit. It all boils down to ESG, all boils down to DEI. And we've been through it so many times. It also boils down to funding from other corporations, so they think they have to stick it in. If there's any company that is producing programming for your children that involve this kind of stuff, boycott those companies. Don't give them a fucking penny.
Why was it there in the first place? Why is this company, and it's they use creators loosely, whatever you like to call those people, because they're more activists than they are creators. Why do they feel so pressed to inject this stuff in every single form of media? It's especially jacked up when you're putting this stuff in children's material. And then your mind has to wonder, like, why are you doing that in the first place? Right? There were some leftists that were not too happy about this. And they actually...
That's a fucking shame.
Right?
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers goes to them. But they were so bent out of shape about it. And basically the spin was that this was somehow about lack of acceptance. And I'm like, acceptance as far as what exactly? If by that you mean, yeah, we're not accepting you trying to put this transgender nonsense in children media, then yeah, no, we don't accept that for sure.
Yeah, it is an acceptance because it's a fucking half of it. Well, not half of it. 99.9% of it's a bunch of fake ass shit. There is nothing accepting about this at all. It is compliance. It is fucking just get this shit out of here. Again, This is only a disease of the West. You know, you go to other places in Eastern Europe, you go to the East, they have no clue what you're talking about. I think there is a minuscule proportion of people that have gender dysmorphia, a minuscule, absolute microcosm of people. And it's just amazing how in the space of a few years, we have 30% of Gen Z or whatever that stat is. It's insane.
Yeah.
That suddenly claim that they are part of the queer community, as they call it. Okay, that's not a natural trend for something to be like minuscule, boom.
Right.
So it's an orchestrated, manufactured fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, people don't want to accept it. They don't want fucking weirdos with pink hair and beards that goes into women's changing rooms, go into women's spaces and say, I need to be accepted. Talking to their fucking children or talking to children in general. They should be fucking thrown out through a fucking window onto the street if they go anywhere near a woman's changing room. So if you want to talk about acceptance, then the fact that you are sponsored by corporation, by government, by education, by entertainment to push this fucking weird shit.
Right.
And you talk about acceptance, you have all the authoritative bodies behind you. And you're just mad because the public aren't fucking accepting this shit because the public aren't fucking dumb. I don't even know what you call it, but this is a manufactured system that you want to. It's almost like the Mandela effect. You know, this has always happened. No, it fucking hasn't.
Yes. Yeah.
You don't see the trends just going and shit like that. That's not fucking organic. That's not we've always been here. That's not this. That's not the other. That's the Mandela effect fucking bullshit. You're trying to gaslight.
Yeah. Textbook gaslighting.
Yeah. If there's an adult that really wants to kind of target your children, non-sexual beings, you know, there's a reason why we wait for children to get to a certain age before we even discuss reproduction. So if you want to target children, minors about this kind of shit, you know, if the FBI weren't so corrupt themselves, you know, there would be a hi. You know, I would just like to have a quick word with you down at the station behind the bars, type of business, because there's some weird fucking bullshit going on there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there is non-acceptance. I actually agree with them. There is non-acceptance.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm very pro that.
Yes.
I am very, very pro this non-acceptance. So congratulations that you understood that people are going to go fuck yourself. Congratulations on that, because that's what they are doing. And no, I don't think you will find acceptance for people that don't want you near a country mile of their fucking kids.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to head over to Rippaverse.com to check out our comic book company. We have books, plenty of merchandise, and even some glorious animations from Rippaverse Studios.